Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So this will most likely be the last part. It depends on how long the trial is. Trials are usually around an hour or so long. But since this is the final one, it might be longer than that. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Hi, Kyoko. Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Oh, Byakuya's here now. Still not talking to us, I see. Byakuya. Okay, but Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Everybody seems slightly on edge. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Uh-oh.
You called for me and so I
appeared! Late!
Oh, I'm on fire!
Strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. Oh, good God.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my sharp
scissors!
scissors in hand, I'll stab, gouge, and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, not anymore. Hi, Toko. Where am I?
Whew.
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Really? Why does everybody rag on Toko so hard for her dissociative identity disorder? It's not her fault. Hello. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy gust faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills! Chills!
This final
chills!
class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Maximum sorrow. Sorry, can't read.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll
I'm
make sure
feeling
everyone
right.
watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You
So
guys.
don't try and run away. Oh my. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. I guess he has something up his sleeve, although he's not wearing clothes, so. Whatever.
In the name of
This'll
my
be
family.
over in no time. You seem overly confident. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Still not saying anything to any of us, I see. That's fine. Even Toko's on edge. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however...
But you know why that is, don't you? Oh yeah, you don't, because you don't have your picture. Yeah, I think so.
However...
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
So...
Ready to win, right? You betcha. Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. We'll never lose our spirit to win. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. How old is this school to have this kind of elevator, though? I mean, it must be like an ancient school. This is an ancient elevator. I'm just now noticing, like, the design of it. I started making my way toward the opening. Yeah, just now noticing in Chapter 6, towards the end of the game. Step after step towards that gaping maw. Do we have to do this every single time you get on the elevator, Makoto? I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Wow. You really do talk like an astute poet. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. What do you mean without warning? Does nobody press the button in this thing? I can see that there's a lever in front of Hina for it, so I assume that she pressed it. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and... Kodo, we get it. You're a poet and you know it. Can we move on? Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. So dramatic. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, hello. This is the final trial site? Why is the border yellow like as if it's daytime right now? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills!
Well
chills,
then, let's
kills!
begin! Do you want to save? Yes, I do. Okay, so I don't have any new skills. I'm pretty sure I remember all the information from before, so let's just go ahead and jump right in.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Special rule?
So listen up!
Oh.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
Okay.
But if you can't, then I win!
Ah, okay, I see.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
I wonder what it could be. We've
Are
had some
you
pretty
saying that
brutal
if you
executions
lose,
so far.
you'll execute yourself?
Oh.
Yep, sure will.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the stakes are high for everyone now.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Uh-huh.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
What's on your mind, Hero?
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Oh, wow. Hero actually asked a smart question.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Well, usually what the formula with you is that you say something smart and then you say something incredibly stupid. So, let's hear the stupid part.
You're all the mastermind,
There
aren't
it
you?
is.
You're all out to get me.
No.
I'm right, aren't I?
No, you're
I
not.
knew it.
Wow. I see somebody fell for the trap with the group photo. It's obviously a trap. Don't act like I just spoiled something. Of course it's a trap. It's one
You
of
guys
Kuma
have
giving
all
us
been
a
working
hint.
together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
Huh?
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh.
I have evidence of my own.
Oh, they all fell for it.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Oh my god.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh, I actually got it. Wow. That was cool.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
Yep, we sure did.
What? You too?
Yep.
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
So we all got photos that omitted the person who got it.
But that
I have to
can't
say,
be
that's kind
right.
of clever on
Because
Monika's
in my
part.
picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Yeah. Why is Mukuro in her school uniform when everybody's doing PE? I guess that's kind of weird. Especially for the ultimate soldier, I think that she'd be all over that track. I figured as much, in which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Okay, then. Sitting in the classroom eating donuts. I love it. This one too. It's just like I thought. Yep, Hero's not in it. Look at Mukuro over in the corner just sulking.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Really?
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
And you all fell for it.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Don't play innocent Monokuma.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Because you've been laying traps this whole entire time. The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. It's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. Yes, I know. Stop beating me over the head with it. The person is the one who got it.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Yep.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Assuming these photos are real, how were these taken without them being in it? Were these just days that they were absent? I don't know. Assuming they're real anyway, and that this is
And
not
in the
just
picture
a
Hero
fantastic
got,
Photoshop job.
he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh yeah, let's see it. Wow, look at Sakura on the left of that one.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person
wow.
wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yes, because you're all idiots.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
That's a good point. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me? You saw something?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, everybody's being friendly again. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Oh, I think I see. Because I noticed it with this one. Look on the far left, you can see Junko talking to Chihiro, not facing the camera. Can't see her face. Again, in this photo, on the far right, we have the same exact thing. Junko's talking to Celeste, not facing the camera. And same thing here. Junko's face is being covered by Taka's arm. There's something strange about all of them. I can't quite pin it. I can't quite pin down. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo's been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm
Fake
still
photo.
pissed about that.
Is it fake? Because we've seen pictures before and Monokuma assured us that they were
And on
real.
top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Yeah, I don't think Photoshop can do that. Like, yeah, it can change what you're wearing, but to do it that flawlessly, Photoshop's not a magical program.
So
or
you
anything.
think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
But what are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But
it's too
is that
coincidental.
really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Reason I don't remember taking this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. What are we doing now? Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, got it. So what do I have to spell? Ah, amnesia. Amnesia. S. Amnesia. A. There we go.
Now I understand.
Yeah, because we confirmed before
Let's
that
say
Kyoko
that
has
somehow
amnesia.
we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Does?
As if.
Oh,
You
okay. I was
expect
about
me
to
to
say.
believe such an
I don't-
unbelievable occult
I know
type
you're stupid,
story?
Hero, but I didn't think you were that stupid. I'm glad that you're actually not unbelievable occult type story.
Yeah. We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. They can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Another way to prove it. What are you talking about? Oh, the interview DVD. Yeah, okay, got it.
You're
So what do I need
saying
to
we
shoot?
all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory.
Really?
Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we
I
all
guess that's
lost
the
our
one that we have to shoot.
memories.
Is totally stupid. Obviously.
I see more evidence in those pictures that, okay, yeah, it's the interview.
You're saying we all got-
on
since when
what,
did this turn
I promise you,
Demon
ever
said.
since I remember everything that's happened.
No, you don't.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
I'm still wondering.
You're gonna show us
oh, that's
something
right.
indecent,
Kyoko
are you?
said she found it in her father's private office. I was about to ask where she got the DVD from, but I just remembered. So yeah, memory loss too. It's great. You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No,
God.
it's nothing like that.
Jeez, Tokyo, you're so dirty.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
The real one.
When you say all of us, you mean
Yes, all.
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie! I never did any kind of interview.
Well, facts don't lie.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
I mean, there are TVs in here, so let's boot it up and show
The
it.
headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
Yep.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Yeah, are we ever gonna get an explanation for how we lost our memory?
Well, we don't have any
Like,
way to refute it, so
was it
we
through
have
some
no
type of,
choice but to accept
Like
it as reality.
neurotoxin, where we inject it with something, did we eat something did we eat something and it just caused us to lose our memory? I don't know.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Except amnesia is not a living thing, so it can't breathe.
To be
Whatever.
honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
What's up?
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Correct.
What were the interviews about?
Oh, yeah.
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all
Girls said yes.
said we could.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
Even
straight
me.
up said yes.
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Yeah, that we had no choice.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers.
Wow.
You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not.
Why doesn't it matter?
Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are,
Oh.
because it's all
I was wondering
true.
when Monica was gonna speak up again.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Indeed. We only have one path in front
I
of
like
us.
how just willing we are to like just accept the truth. It just seems very unrealistic.
Then, we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
How though?
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how you did it.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How?
Yeah.
Come, that hardly matters right now.
In other words, we hadn't thought about that, so we have no explanation.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
Ew.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
But I want to know though.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I mean, isn't it obvious?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Original motive. Original motive, okay. The original
You
motive.
mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
Oh yeah, take away our memories. We don't remember that we were ever friends or that we established relationships with each other. Yeah.
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
Though, how interesting would it be if we all did have our memories and still ended up killing each other for the sole sake of trying to get out and survive? I mean, assuming that the only memory he would take from us would be that we agreed to stay there.
It sure does.
Because really, that was the only memory Monokuma had to remove. He just removed the whole school life just to, I guess, make it easier for his motive to
But
work.
that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of
Okay, we're
Moguro
shifting gears,
Ikusaba.
apparently.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Yes. So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So yeah, we'll have to come back to it at some point. Or do Mukuro's anyway, so we might as well do it now. When who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind? That's what we need to expose. Okay, let's go. Make your argument. Let's see what we got. Monokuma control room, Mukuro's profile, or the headmaster's handbook. Headmaster handbook doesn't seem relevant.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
I agree with that statement.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Okay, so I do need this
Of
one.
course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Wow, okay.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
Nope.
No, it's
Disagree.
wrong.
Yeah, so basically, I just have to keep an eye out for the statements
There's
I
no
don't
question
agree
that
with.
the mastermind is
Like
somewhere
100%
within the school.
don't agree with. I've made the mistake of shooting stuff that's technically wrong, but it's not 100% wrong.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yes. Wow, I'm surprised that's the first
In
time
the
you
back
didn't
of the
accuse
data
us
center,
of, like,
I found a panel that
trying to
controls
demean you
Monokuma.
or anything.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time.
Yeah, and we were told that when we entered that room that the mastermind hid in the floor, remember?
So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has
panel
been
that,
inside
Tina
the
didn't let us
school
check.
all along.
There can't be any doubt.
Oh, what now, Byakuya?
In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Okay, yeah, that's a true statement.
What? Why?
Is this where the blue lights for
Recall
the
what
morgue comes into
Makoto
play?
told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Holt's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Yes, but I also like to say that the original headmaster was in here, so that statement's not completely true, but yes, we are looking for the 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
Because they were hidden.
So we're the only ones here?
Yes.
It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
I believe that. You're too stupid to be the
Well,
mastermind.
it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
What?
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Okay, but that was by complete and total chance. If Alter Ego hadn't been in the system, I would have been squashed like a bug.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was
on,
actually the
guys.
mastermind himself, right?
How interesting a twist that would be, but no.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Also, can I just point out that we just established that Monokuma has a control room, yet somebody's controlling Monokuma right now. Really, you guys, put two and two together, please.
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Thank you, Kyoko, for being the voice of reason.
The Mastermind's
as
true
usual.
identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
And it can't be me, because, you know, I was kind of standing there in front of all you guys.
That's a
when
good point.
She got killed.
Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Not long.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
Yeah. Oh, I guess he's referring to the last class trial where we talked about Mukuro's case. Okay.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
True. We all assumed it was the
But
the
I thought we
bundle
figured
of
that
arrows.
out. She
Or the
died when
knife.
she got hit in the back of the head.
Right, yeah.
No,
But that's
that
not true.
isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different.
Yep,
Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I do agree. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been her other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Yep,
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
yes I did. The body was covered with other wounds, but these are at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
If the event that I'm thinking of is what killed Mukuro, pretty sure we've been in this place for longer than just a few days.
What?
Just saying.
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it?
Because she had all those wounds before
Nope.
she ever came here.
Nope, it's not true.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
Yeah, but she was the ultimate soldier because she was so good at fighting that she never took a bullet wound. Or
You're
any sort
wrong.
of wound. At all. Which is really impressive.
She denied
Oh
me.
god. You hit Toko's
Before I could even
kink.
say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm...
Wow.
I'm not weird, okay?
Yes, you are
At
weird.
least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You are very weird and messed up in the head. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? But hey, we have to have another non-stop debate, so let's do it. Okay, group photo, interview, DVD, Mukuro's profile. Okay, Mukuro's profile is obviously the thing I need.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
True.
She
Statement.
must have been in 100 different battles. So,
She was.
when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
The headmaster might have been an awful detective, but he kept some pretty good tabs. and
No.
notes.
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
Nope.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Well, at least you're taking it well this time.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Training? Are you talking about like the natural ignoring that he does, or have you guys been doing something on the side that we don't know about? No comment from Byakuya. Of course
Anyway,
not.
so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Okay. Oh, we have a new truth bullet. Okay. Mukuro's
But
fatal
if that's
injury.
what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Yep.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several
Because
days.
she was preserved in the morgue.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Oh, you're talking about that.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Yes. Master Salem who has money.
If
from an
Mukuro
eye
had
on
already been
their
dead for
forehead.
several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else. It was the mastermind. I almost hit the headmaster. Whoops, that would have been wrong.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
That's why Monokuma was disabled during that time.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
Though I do find it very weird that the mastermind went, like, with the body in the garden thing. Why did they cover the body with the jacket? Why not just put the jacket on her normally and just... Actually, now that I look at it, it doesn't have buttons.
But I
so
was
never
wrong.
mind.
It wasn't her at all. It was the
I
mastermind.
guess they did that to cover up her outfit or something. What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
What now?
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
What?
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
Okay, you got me there.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
That's not what I think, though.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
I'm sure I do. No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. That's right, she has that tattoo. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Right, and the tattoo is on her right hand, I believe. Monokuma File 5, that's not gonna help me here. I need to
You
copy
never
something.
saw their face, right?
This is a true statement.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
No, it wasn't.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Yes.
Or the left hand?
No.
Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
I really wish that like I could focus on the white noise, because the white noise are the thoughts of everybody else, because apparently we're psychic, I guess.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now,
It was Mukuro Ikusuke.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
I'm doing pretty well so far. I feel like I just jinxed myself by saying that.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
It's a good thing that she had it there and like not in like a more obvious place.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Yeah, and there was no tattoo there.
And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Like who?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid
talking about
alibis for that
Kyoko?
entire night.
But we know that Kyoko has scars all over her hands.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
I did see her that night, but because she saved me from the attack.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
No, you scored a gutter ball. I know that those are two different sports, but you get the idea.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
I don't know if there's an official term for missing the board completely while playing darts.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Oh, are you gonna show us your hands? Ooh, wow. Okay. If Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. Apparently it's too graphic for us to be able to see it. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Yes.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
What did you do?
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Okay. Yeah, because the attacker didn't have
Makoto,
those scars either.
Did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Yeah, even though we were like under the influence of some type of one-day flu, but
Then
yeah,
this
pretty
much has
sure.
been made clear.
I'm still wondering how we recovered so quickly from being sick.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
This is just awful.
That's awful.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry.
Wow.
Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Oh, wow.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Why not?
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
I don't think they're totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
No.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Oh, okay.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Nope. We all witnessed her murder,
And
alright?
after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time,
She
could
was
she?
in the morgue.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
Do you just not have a retort, or did you not notice that you were insulted?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
Did you guys never go to the biolab? There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else a body could have been. The biolab.
A gun!
The pool. Just
Mukuro's
at the
body
bottom
was
of the
probably
pool.
kept hidden in the biolab.
That would have been funny, but no.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yeah, where you fainted earlier today.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Which is the tarp that we picked up. Something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. I need the tarp. There it is. Nope. Ooh, I almost clicked the wrong thing. Nope,
A
see that?
gun! What
I
makes me
didn't-
so
I
sure the body
accidentally
was
hit the,
carried from the
scroll wheel.
biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Yes, you can read. Great.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Because I have eyes.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Nitpicky nature. Wow.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Yep, it sure does.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
I can agree with that.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
And someone's about to make it sound not consistent, aren't
But
they?
that's just a wild guess.
Wild guess.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
And every time somebody's the culprit, there's always a moment where they wig out.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm going to end this episode here. So yeah, we're getting very close to uncovering who the mastermind is. I'm very interested to see who that is. I have a pretty good idea of who, but I won't say in case you guys haven't figured it out yet. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.